September 18th to 19th, 2025, Muğla Province, southwestern Turkey. Widespread wildfires have broken out in the Muğla Province in southwestern Turkey, with flames spreading more intensely in forested areas, especially around Alina and Aydın. Strong winds have made it difficult for
The fires
rescue
broke
workers
out
to
late in the
control the
evening
fire,
and quickly
while
grew in
power has been
strength
cut off
as
in
dry
many areas.
conditions
The
and
situation
gusty
has caused
winds
concern
fueled
and
the
panic among
flames.
residents,
Within
with many
hours,
people
multiple
afraid to leave their
districts
home.
reported large-scale blazes, creating an atmosphere of tension and urgency among residents and emergency services alike.
The fires started at midnight. On the night of September 18th to 19th, 7 fires broke out in the province of Muğla. 3 were contained, but 4 others remained active. Dry weather and a change in wind direction caused the fire to spread in a short time, covering several parts of Muğla. In Milis, in the village of Kiyakislasik, the flames spread from the side of the road towards the forest. Despite the high speed of the fire, the situation is reported to be under control. However, some of the fire is still burning and houses and natural areas are at risk. Rescue workers are still working to fully contain the fire while warning residents. In addition to ground forces, air forces also took action to contain the fire. This included helicopters and water-spraying planes that flew over the fire-stricken areas and dropped large amounts of water on the neighborhoods where the fire was advancing. Firefighters were also deployed on site and worked tirelessly to create a protective line between the burning areas and residential areas to prevent the fire from spreading. According to statistics from the General Directorate of Forestry, 14 aircraft, 20 helicopters, 153 fire engines, and more than 800 personnel were working in the area during this operation.
Devam. Sakin. Haydi bakalım. Haydi bakalım. Evet.
Families were seen leaving their homes with whatever belongings they could carry.
A forest fire in Turkey has spread to hotels in Antalya, forcing the evacuation of tourists. The fire has also damaged greenhouses and gardens. Residents in the area have been forced to leave their homes, and the spread of the fire has increased concerns about their property and crops. Muğla Province is one of Turkey's most valuable regions, known for its pine forests, olive groves, and nature reserves, and many of these areas have now been burned. Seeker Warner Osterk, the head of the Health and Welfare Department, went to the scene of the incident in the Alanya district for relief efforts and announced that all his forces were deployed in the area. He said, "Although the wind has worsened the situation, no serious damage has been reported so far." To protect sensitive and vulnerable areas, the power cut was carried out as a precautionary measure. However, this measure, which was taken to reduce the possibility of electrical sparks, has made people's living conditions more difficult and the situation more critical. The simultaneous air and ground operations are described as the largest firefighting operation of the year. Despite these efforts, the fire proved difficult to control due to strong winds and terrain conditions, and flames continued to spread in some areas. Fires that had previously been contained have flared up again, prompting evacuation orders for several towns and villages to protect the safety of residents. The fires have caused serious environmental concerns. Thick smoke from the fires has spread over vast areas, reducing visibility for drivers and causing breathing problems for vulnerable people. Hospitals have reported a surge in the number of people requiring medical attention for smoke inhalation. The fires have also damaged animal habitats, forcing them to seek shelter in safer places closer to human settlements. Environmental groups have warned that the long-term damage to the environment could be serious, especially if the fire risk continues. The fires have threatened not only human life, but also wildlife and the environment. Environmental groups warn that if these fires continue, the long-term effects on biodiversity will be very serious. Join us and protect nature.